So my mind is just racing with thoughts of spring. As you'll notice, the piles of snow are getting smaller and smaller. And last year, before it started snowing, I moved a bunch of this junk out here with the idea that, oh, I don't know, I thought I'd have it stored someplace cool. But you know, I spent all winter looking out the back window at it in various stages of snowed underness, and got kind of sick of looking at it. I've about arrived at the point where I'm ready to sell that boat and sell that Toyota and sell that little camper trailer over there and drag these pads around. I don't like this pad that we've been sort of using for a back porch pad as much as I like these, because these are solid. And as I'm able to look at these, they've kind of shifted all around during the course of the winter. The ground in Maine does some funky things in the wintertime. Well, it changes. Things change up here. And so I'm thinking, I like these pads. They're really solid. I think I'm going to pull that one out. I'm going to put one of these over here. And I'm thinking about cutting that one up and making me a retaining wall to go back here. Some of y'all might remember I dug this out and I planted daylilies all over it. I've been fiercely watching it to see if any daylilies are going to come up. I've got one. Oh, right there. You see it? I've got one. And a lot of this bag kind of crumbled down, which I kind of thought it might. So I don't know if I'm going to get any dayliliage out of it. But what I'm thinking about doing is taking one of these solid pads, like I say, putting it over there for the porch. Take this one, which is ribbed. I can cut that up, and I could cut that into sections. Turn those sections up on end over there and make a retaining wall. Dig this dirt that's down here out and refill the back side of it, and then have that come right up to the top of that retaining wall. Then we could bring that right around and out here and attach it to the new fence that we're going to put up for Charlie. Charlie needs a backyard to play around in, and I'm either going to have to run the fence up along the top of here, which is kind of going to be gonky and in the way, or if I use that retaining wall, I could bring the retaining wall out to about here and then join it into the fence and then take the fence wherever I want to take it. And that's something else I have to figure out, is where do I want my fence to be at, because this is going to continue to be kind of a parking spot for cars and things, and also a you know, I may wind up building a shed here or something. So I'm sort of thinking that while the ground's frozen this morning, I might start all these things and get them out of here and drag one of these pads out of here and drag that pad out of there and see how much I can get done before the ground thaws out. Because once the ground thaws out, this is going to be muddy and I'm not going to be able to get away with much. So, I don't know, we'll see what happens.